Hi, this is Peter Cunningham, the Director of Instruction and Personnel in Diamond Lake District 76. We're talking about standards-based grading today, and in the middle school we've gone to a standards-based grade 1 through 4 scale with a letter grade conversion this year. And what's most important about any standards-based system is being able to give feedback to students and to families about students' progress to proficiency and areas for growth. And we've learned through the first trimester that many parents use the phone app to get feedback and updates for students. So we have made some adjustments to allow for parents to get better feedback as to what's happening with student grades. So we're going to demonstrate that in this video.
Right now we are looking at the parent portal in the iPhone app or the Android app. There's a couple changes that have been made to how we're reporting grades for each assignment. We can see first we have every assignment will now be out of 4, even if it's only a maximum score of 2, which we'll put into the notes here. That means a student, it's just measuring a basic skill. We're making it out of 4 because that's what the end possibility is for any standard. That also allows us to give parents feedback on what standard grade they're getting, because before you would have to go into the computer to see it. So this student's earning a 2 out of 4. If this was to be a letter grade at the end of the trimester, that would be a C, so we've changed the grade scale. The grade is the hardest part to understand because once a student demonstrates proficiency, teachers will typically give a student an A regardless of past work, proficient being a 3 or a 4. PowerSchool does not let us hide the letter grade, so the letter grade gives a general guide. That's why we've changed the scale. This also will eliminate a lot of Fs because a 2 out of 4 in a traditional grade would be a 50% or F, and that's just not accurate. Additionally, we have in the title MSPS1, that's the name of the standard. If I was to click on standards right here, I can scroll down and find MSPS1. That's apply understanding that pure substances have characteristics physical and chemical, so we know that's what the teacher is measuring. Lastly, what we're dropping out of these assignments is anything that says excluded or exempt, which we were doing in the past so that no letter grade was being generated. We found out parents were not getting updates when an assignment was turned in. So by doing things this way, now parents will get alerts every time an assignment is turned into the system. Lastly, there's one other thing to remember with this. Sometimes there will be more than one assignment, not in this case, but teachers will list the same assignment with different standards. The reason the teacher is doing that is so that parents can see how students scored on each standard score in the iPhone app or in the Android app, because on the computer you could see it, but not here. So if you see exit ticket listed 2 times in the future, it's because 2 different standards were assessed on there, and this number at the beginning will change.
This is a view of one screen if you go into the website as a parent to see what students can see, just so parents are aware, though now the phone app allows for the same things I'm going to show you essentially. But when you log in, you will see a student screen like this if you go to the lookup, and I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to pick a teacher's class. We'll pick science for this student, and if you click on here and it opens, you can see for term 2 they have an A, 75%, which reflects the new grade scale. And this is how it was working before, as I can pick any assignment here. Let's say I pick this one, this element superhero villain. You can see they named the standard. If I click on this little drop down, I can see that they earned a 4 on that assignment, which is already reflected here, but just showing this to parents so they're aware of what's on the site. This teacher actually gave out a Wolfpack Qualities grade, which is not necessary, but it shows how this is reflected on this screen. There are some other tools on our website that are very helpful to parents. I'm on our website now at dist76.org. I'm going to click on Departments. Once I click on that, I will click on Instruction and Personnel. And then on the left, there are a number of great tools for parents. Report cards is one of them, where it explains the different guiding principles that we use in standards-based report cards, our performance level descriptors, and the grade scale at the level that we use for middle school. Additionally, there's some samples and honor roll criteria for middle school. If I was to go back up, there's a nice tool here called Proficiency Scales. When parents visit this one, they can see exactly what our teacher's looking for in each thing that's measured on the report card. So if I was to pick 6 through 8 English language arts, I'll pick making connections between informational and fictional texts. Teachers will explain exactly what they're looking for in level 3, level 2. Some teachers will go into detail on level 4 as well, and even level 1. This should give parents a good idea of what students are working for. To offer a couple of concluding thoughts, PowerSchool is updated generally every 2 weeks by teachers to make sure there's feedback given. Also, if parents are able to see the grades, students see the same thing. So just if parents are aware that students are in the same loop that parents are regarding grades, if not more, from talking to the teacher. And that if parents do have questions about any individual class, please don't hesitate to reach out to the teacher. They're more than happy to help you with standards-based grading and understanding your students' progress to proficiency. Thank you very much. Please reach out to me as well if you have any questions. Again, I'm Peter Cunningham, Director of Instruction and Personnel in Diamond Lake District 76.